Hello, I am someone just like yourself, finding happiness in doing small mods to my vehicle, then stand back, stare at it again and again. My channel is all about getting mods done by myself without breaking the bank. Between hey, I only got couple of subscribers, so please consider subscribing if you are someone like myself. Today I would like to show you how simple and easy to install the Rocklights on your vehicle. I have actually mentioned this one in one of my Forerunner BFG review videos about the small upcoming mod. If you haven't seen that video and if you like BFG, I think you should go and check that one out. I explained everything about BFG and how much I like it. Well, you don't need to be a technician to do it, and this is the product which I got, which I purchased from Alibaba. And you don't need to be a technician to do it. It's just take an hour and a couple of simple tools. These are actually the pieces it came along. There is a control module, then there is actually 8 pieces of these LED lights. And as I can see, these are really sturdy lights. See that there is actually 7 LEDs in these lights. So usually it comes with a 4 or 5, but I just went with the 7 one, and I think it was a good deal, and I made a good purchase, I guess. So here I am just hooking up all the wires to the control module and trying to hook up to my vehicle just to see whether all the LED lights are working or not. I just want to make sure that all lights are working before I actually install. So I connected the positive and the negative, and there is actually the fuse wire and everything. The wiring harness, most of the people actually don't do this type of mode because they don't know what all wires they need and what to connect and what needs to be done, right? So here I purchased this wiring harness from Amazon. I love it. It came with all the wires, fuse, clips and everything. So here I am actually trying to get a demo of it, and you can install this is so it was pretty amazing. So I'm checking out all lights, whether how is there any dead LEDs or anything like that. You can actually increase the brightness, reduce the brightness, and it was all kinds of stuff. I installed this actually 6 months back, about 6 months back, beginning of the summertime. And right now it's almost fall time. I just want to make sure it is actually working well before I give a review about this product and how you can do it. If one of the LEDs dies in 1 or 2 months, then there is no meaning of me telling my subscribed people just go and installing it. So here I always make sure whatever I review in this channel is actually works well. And as you can see, it works with music too. I am actually playing a music. I cannot play that because of the copyright issues, but it will actually respond to the music too. So if you connect to this and hook up to your stereo FJ or whatever vehicle foreign or FJ stereo, then or any other vehicle, the light will respond according to that. So I am here going to give you a quick review or how I installed this set. All you need to do is actually have that wiring harness and the set which you actually seen, purchase the LED lights. I'm hooking up directly to the battery, and that's a fuse box. Make sure that you actually connect a fuse box. Usually it actually comes with the wiring harness set, which I bought from amazon.ca for 10 or 15 bucks. It has everything in it you need to actually connect to. Since we were actually moving to a new house, I didn't got the time to spend some time to do the wiring management, so I just snuggled it all there, but that's my plan to do it later. So all these wires, only 2 wires comes from that battery, and it actually connects to that clip over there, as you can see. Then those wire is connected to the control module, which has 2 wires going out and connecting to all those components in that LED lights. Okay, so positive, negative, it's going up there, connecting it, and that's a control module again. So it's a very simple setup. So the wires goes to the main control module, and the main control module has two subsidiary control modules which are actually having 4 LEDs each. So you connect it, it is very easy, hook it up and connect those 2 control modules back to the main big control module, and it is that easy. So these are actually the wiring harness which actually I bought, and that's a clip, and it terminates, the wiring harness terminates here, and actually then all the lights are from the LED. So it is easy to hook it up. Just use some clippers to make sure it is fastened well. And this is the main control module. Okay, so it has two wires going to four LEDs. So four of the LEDs connected to one subsidiary which I showed you earlier, and four of them is connected to another subsidiary. Then those two connects to this one. It is pretty easy. It is not rocket science. If 30 seconds, that's all it's gonna take you to figure it out, how to connect all those things. Only one thing which you need to do is to connect, get the proper wiring harness. I will actually leave that item description in the description. And none of this actually product are sponsored, so my reviews are 100% honest, and I'm just sharing my thoughts. So if you are actually planning to do it, make sure you do it in a daylight, and make sure that you are not getting electrocuted from the battery. So do take the proper steps for that. Then connection, it is very easy, and the wiring management is something which I need to actually look into. You have to pull, as you can see in the earlier of this video, you have seen the long wires is actually coming down from the vehicle. So it has to come top, and actually you have to find a place where you can securely put everything. I have another couple of lights too, some Raptor type lights just for fun. That's nothing to do with this particular wiring. It is pretty easy if you want to actually get it done. So I'm here, I'm going to do a little demo of how the light works. It's a daytime, so I'm shutting down that garage doors. And one of the wiring harness itself comes with a plug like this, so you can switch like this, so you can turn it on and turn it off. It is if you are planning to do anything like this, just buy it. It's only 15 bucks Canadian. It will save so much of time. And as you can see, the lights are multicolored, so you can change the color the way you want inside the vehicle. And it is a head turner actually. Keep in mind here, some places it's not allowed, and I don't use it outside when I'm driving on a highway or on a subsidiary roads. I just don't want to attract so much people to that, and maybe the most you don't want actually any police to catch you. That's just make it easy. So in this case, just keep it simple, and if you are doing a rock crawling, or if you are doing some type of off-roading, these lights will really come handy. And those casing of the LEDs are really strong as well, so you'll be okay. Nothing is going to happen to that if you just land on a rock too. And these switches are pulled through the firewall hole. It is pretty easy as well. The switch is actually inbuilt. I haven't made anything. It is all came with that wiring harness. It is, you only need to just hook it up. That's pretty much, and it is done. So you can turn the light from inside using app or this switch. As you can see, that's actually the firewall hole. Just poke a small hole in it and just pull it through. That's all. Just the wiring harness will be having that switch. So just poke a hole, pull it through, and you are actually good to go in that front. Make sure you use something sharp and pull it out with a something which you can actually find. It's pretty easy. And here I'm just doing a little demo of how the light works. I put three lights both sides and 2 lights in the front, so that I can get a full view of rock or anything which I am actually crawling through, or if it is an off-road or whatever it is. So I just don't want to put anything on the wheel wells. That looks, I don't like that. Why you want to actually light up your tires? Makes no sense. So this is really putting all the 100% light on the floor, so I can exactly see what is going on, what is beneath it, if I am actually doing any type of rock rolling or actually any off-road activities. And these lights will not break if it is actually wet too, so it's all good. Here I'm changing these lights outside through my mobile app. I can change the colors of the light. So it looks pretty cool on FJ, and it will look pretty cool on Forerunner or any vehicle which you have. So it doesn't matter. I actually bought two sets, and I installed it on FJ, and I'm actually might be actually planning to give away one of my new subscriber. How about that? So if you haven't subscribed yet, just do it. You may get it. You may get that set for free. Anyway, I'm not using it. So this is actually how the light looks like from inside and out. It looks great. It is very robust. You can actually control the brightness on that light, which I really loves on that front as well. It looks really good. So if you are actually having any questions or comments, just let me know, and we can actually go from there. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I am having a couple of other modes coming for FJ, Forerunner, or things like that, so you will enjoy it. Okay, stay safe. Bye bye.